Hello everyone and welcome to our lesson. I am Miss Anna, an English teacher. In this topic, we have already traveled around the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. We've learned many essential facts about this country's geography and population. We've also found out about the parts of the UK that are England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. So now we know their main geographic and cultural features and facts about the population. Of course, knowledge is power, and knowing many facts about various things can make you a smart person. However, it is not less important to be able to talk about this information with other people. This is why, in this video, we'll learn how to talk about national diversity of the United Kingdom. The UK has welcomed newcomers for centuries. This country is a mixture of diverse ethnic groups, each with their own distinct culture and sometimes their own language or religion. About 90,000 people apply to become British citizens every year. Each of them have to take a written test before they can qualify as citizens. The test contains 24 questions on life in the United Kingdom and lasts for 45 minutes. The government believes the test is an essential part of the process which will help new citizens feel that they belong to the country. Anyway, even though Great Britain is rather a multicultural country, there are quite many stereotypes about the nation itself. A stereotype is a set, fixed idea that people have about what someone or something is like, especially an idea that is wrong. For example, there is a common stereotype that all boys like cars and blue collar and all girls like dresses in pink. This is just an old-fashioned social belief, not a true fact. Speaking of Great Britain, there is a widespread stereotype that all British speak in the same posh accent. However, according to the research, only 2% of the population speak in the Queen's English. There is a huge variety of accents around the UK, and sometimes you can even hardly say this is the same language. Oh, and show me the person who doesn't know about the British humor. So now we are going to focus on the task which presents us with the common British stereotypes. The task is to read and listen to the interviews with the teenagers and then put a name according to the expressed opinions about the British. While doing the exercise, please pay attention to the phrases in the text that are used to express opinions. Well, let's start. Catherine, age 15. I believe the British are quite miserable. In fact, we like a good joke, but we are a bit gloomy and pessimistic. When it comes to sport, for example, we cheer on British teams, but we aren't really surprised when they lose. I reckon we accept underachievement as the norm. It seems to me that Americans are different. They expect to win. Taylor, age 17. Britain is a multicultural country. There are many people of different ethnic groups, and you can hear about 300 languages in the street. New people are arriving all the time, so the country is changing day by day. I guess it's quite a competitive, fast-moving state. As far as I can tell, people here are not afraid of work. They know what they want and how to get it. Okay, now it's time to check your understanding. Here are 4 statements. Which of the speakers, Catherine or Taylor, mentioned these stereotypes about the British in their interviews? 1. They are hardworking. 2. They've got a good sense of humor. 3. They are quite motivated. 4. They aren't optimistic. You have some time to think and match the names to the statements. All right, it's time to check and correct. Taylor says that the British are hardworking. Catherine mentioned they've got a good sense of humor. Taylor assumes they are quite motivated. And finally, Catherine believes that the British aren't optimistic. And have you been attentive enough to spot all the phrases that introduce opinions? Let's check them too. These are I believe, I reckon, it seems to me that, I guess, and as far as I can tell. It is a good idea for you to learn the phrases mentioned above and search the web for more information about the stereotypes about the British to learn more about the topic. This will help you in conversations with your peers in class and other people in real life too. And what about making your own 3-minute speech about the stereotypes about the British after you make this research? I bet you can do it! Once again, we need to remember that stereotypes are just common beliefs, not true facts. All people are different. Even if they are brought up and live in the same country, they may have totally different experiences, behaviors, likes and dislikes. Remember to check the extra materials attached to this lesson and do the tasks. Thanks for watching! See you in the next video!